beautiful people, it is your girl Jordan and welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, welcome if you are new here and welcome back if you are returning. If you catched my last video, I did contour and highlighting 101 and it's really beginner basics. So this is the second part to my beginner basics kind of like series. It is a series but it's a very short series. So my last video was contour and highlight 101 and this is eyeshadow blending 101. Yay! So if you'd like to see how I do that, keep on watching.
Hi guys, so for today I am using my BH Fairy Lights palette to do this eyeshadow look. So the first shadow that I went in is Adorn, and I'm using Adorn as my first color for my cut crease. I actually think I used 2 or 3 colors for my cut crease. So what I usually like to do is to start off by basically making an outline of the shape that I want. So there are different types of shapes for cut crease. You can have a longer cut crease, you can have a shorter cut crease, you can have a full cut crease, you can have a half and half cut crease. So my cut crease, it's not a half cut crease but also not a full cut crease. So what I did basically, I started out by using a blending brush, then I quickly transitioned into this pink handled brush that you're seeing right now on your screen, which is a more shorter, more compact brush, because I felt as if the blending brush, it wasn't giving me the pigment that I wanted from my eyeshadow. So this is me going in using that brush just to gently take my time and outline my shape. And I'm taking it from the inner corner of my eye out to the end of my eyes, and then I take it back down into where you typically put your eyeliner to make that that shape. I don't know what the shape is, but just to make the shape that I want for my cut crease. Now I'm going back in with my blending brush and I picked up Radiant as my transition shade. So what you want to do, you want to gently blend the 2 colors together. So where that first eyeshadow stopped, you're going to begin to blend from there with that transition shade. Hence the reason why they call it transition, because you're moving from one shade to another, and also usually your transition shade is a lighter shade from the shade that you would use before. Now some people like to do their transition shades first and then move on to their darker color. I usually do that, or I used to do that, but I find that doing the reverse for me works best. But you can play around with it and see what ultimately works for you. Now this is just me gently blending everything together and making sure everything is looking okay. Alright, so at this point in time, I decided to go in with Enamored because I wanted the tail end or the end of my cut crease to have a darker, a more deeper tail end to blend in with the cut crease. And this will make perfect sense in just a minute when you actually begin to cut the crease. So after I picked up the first initial color from my eyeshadow palette, I just basically use the excess to go into my crease. So the crease is basically that area where you can feel right between your brow bone and your eyeball. So if you put your hands on your eyes, you can actually feel that kind of indentation in your eye, and that is where the crease is, and that is exactly where I placed this color. And then of course you want to make sure that you're blending everything together. You don't want any patches, you don't want any harsh areas, you just want everything to be smooth and blending together very well. Now using my NYX concealer, I'm going to go in and cut my crease. So if you have hooded eyes like me, here's a cool trick for you. You just use your brush with the product to make some little dots above your eyes. So you want to keep your eyes open, because if you have hooded eyes and you put your cut crease directly on your eyelids, it will not show. So this is just a cool little trick that I like to use to make my cut creases show. So you guys can try that out and let me know your thoughts. So this is me just filling in my cut crease right now, and I'm doing that so in a downward motion. So I'm just pulling the product downwards to ensure that I am getting product everywhere above and on my eyelids, or should I say inside the shape that I created. And also, if you take notice, my cut crease isn't gone all the way out to the end. I kind of made a little slant and brought it back in, because this is the shape that I want to use for this video. And also I will also be blending out the end of that cut crease, so it really didn't matter if you want it to be bigger or longer, you can actually do that. Now I'm going in with Mesmerize to put on my lids or on my cut crease. Now this shadow is so beautiful, guys. It is this very rich pink and it has a hint of glitter in it, and it's just so nice, and I really love this eyeshadow. So what I'm using a concealer brush, and I'm basically just pressing the color into my cut crease. I am not dragging it, I am pressing it in because I want my shadow to pop. Okay, so you want to make sure you're doing that. Yes. Okay, now I went back in to Enamored, and this is the shadow that I used to blend the end of my cut crease. So using my same blending brush, I'm just basically in the outer section of my eyes, moving that into my crease. And I did not pick up any more product I should say. I used what was on the brush to fill in the crease of my eyes. How are we looking so far, guys? All right, so now I'm just going to do the other eye off camera and I will be back. And so at this point in time, I am now going in with my eyeliner, my liquid eyeliner, to do a small wing. Now guys, after I did this on this eye, I actually regretted putting it on. So for the other eye, I actually did not put on any at all. I just went with it as is because I just felt like this look was just so beautiful and it really didn't need anything else. Now using my Kiss lash glue, I am applying some onto my eyeshadows. I'm using my fingers just to blend it out a little bit because I'm gonna actually put on some glitter. Yes, every makeup look deserves glitter. I think that glitter is something that accentuates your eyeshadows. It accentuates your eyes and your overall look, and you should just play around with it and have fun. Now I'm just going in with my Maybelline New York Make It Last mascara for my eyes, and then I'm just gonna quickly pop on some lashes to, make my eyes come alive. Guys, am I the only one who believes that a look without lashes is not a look at all? Just look at the dramatic difference before and after when I added my lashes. Oh my god, the change is just too unreal. Now for my waterline, I am going in with this off-white jumbo pencil, and I'm using off-white because I don't want my eyes to be like too like jumping out at you. I just want a subtle look, hence the reason why I chose off-white, because as you learn to blend and use eyeshadows, you will appreciate different looks. So white has a different purpose and a different effect than off-white, and you can most definitely play around with the two and you will definitely see the difference. Now on my lower lash line, I am going in with some mascara for my lower lashes just to make those pop. I do not have a lot of lashes on my lower lash line, and now I'm going in with my L'Oreal lip pencil just to outline my lips before I go in with my lipstick. So my lips are done. Now I'm gonna do my hair and I'll be back. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Oh my god, I absolutely loved how it turned out. Yes, hunty, look at that eyes. Look at those eyes, I should say. Look at that eyeshadow. Oh my god, look at the glitter. I just love, and I did add a little shimmer to my shoulders and my collarbone, and yeah, I just love this look, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what are your thoughts on how this turned out. Let me know if you understood what I was explaining in my eyeshadow blending video, and yeah, that is it for today. Don't forget to comment and like and subscribe, guys. Turn on all post notifications.
Lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the time closest starts